Hey guys, it's Tracy Bun. Today I just wanted to make a video to talk a little bit about how I've been feeling recently, mostly just in regards to Identity 5. I've been thinking a lot about it. I know it's only been like a month since I made that Why I Quit video, but it's actually been like almost 5 months since I played Identity 5. Like, I think the last time I played it was in October, like towards the end of October. Like, that Melly video was the last video I made for Identity 5, and then I went on a break because I had lost interest in the game, not just in the game, but the community, like, really just wore me down at that point, and I just wanted to be done with it. And at first it was just a break I was going on, but then, like, it kept dragging on, like, the months kept dragging, and then in January I was just like, yeah, I think I'm finally done with this game. Like, it's time to just be done with it. So I made that video. Well, first I made the video about the misogyny in the game. That was a long overdue video. That video took 3 months to make for a lot of reasons. I'm not really going to get into why it took so long, but it took 3 months to make that video. And that video did really well, surprisingly. I really thought that video was going to flop, or at least if it didn't flop, I thought it was going to get like a lot of hate. And it did get a lot of hate. I'm not going to say it didn't. Like, somebody posted the video on Reddit, and then like the whole Reddit thread was just people just shitting on me, which I pretty much expected that. Like, I don't expect anything less from Reddit. Like, that's just inceltopia. But it was just funny how everyone in that thread just completely missed the point of the video. It's perfectly okay if you don't like me for whatever reason. There's a lot of reasons not to like me. A lot of very valid reasons not to like me. But to just completely mitigate the video I made and just completely throw away every point I made just because, oh, well, Tracy's making it. That's really funny coming from her. It's like, can you put aside your distaste for me for like 2 seconds and listen to what I had to say? A lot of it needed to be said, and this is leading into my next point, my next thing I'm gonna say about Zeus. I'm gonna talk about him a little bit later, but I want to just personally thank Zeus for making like that reaction video to my video, because that's part of the reason why I'm making this video, and I'll get into that. Just go follow Zeus if you're not already following Zeus. He's a great content creator in this community. He's probably one of my favorites. I've been watching him like before I've had a channel. I've been watching him since like 2020. He's just a great person in the community, and just go follow him if you haven't already. And I want to also thank everyone in his community too, because they've all like been so supportive of me and my video. And it just really rubbed me the wrong way that people were just completely like just ignoring the point of the video and just the things I said just because it was me saying it. It doesn't matter who's saying it. The things I said were still true. That's why I put so much evidence into the video. Like, I made sure there was hard evidence for everything I said, because I knew if I didn't have evidence, people were gonna just throw away every point I made. So I made sure I had evidence for everything I said. And I posted it. I put it there clear as day, and people were still just completely missing the point. And I don't think I could have said the things I said any clearer, but people were still just missing the point. It felt like it was on purpose with a lot of these people in my comments. It was just getting really agitating to the point where I just stopped reading the comments, because people were just missing the point so badly that it felt like it was on purpose. Another thing I wanted to bring up were people were just not even talking about the point of my video, which was misogyny and the experiences of female creators in this community, and just focusing on Nub Spectre. Like, a lot of people just treated my video more as like a Nub Spectre call out post than a video talking about misogyny, and I didn't like that either. It's not that big of a deal. It's good that it's getting attention, because Nub Spectre needs to be called out for this, like, all the stuff he's done and said. Like, it was about time that happened, and I'm glad that I'm the one that got that kind of rolling, even though it should have happened a lot sooner. Like, he should have never got away with it to begin with, and I feel like he's still gonna get away with it just because that's how this community works. I already said it all in the video. I'm not gonna go over it again, but it still makes me upset. The thing I wanted to talk about today was I feel like people focus so much on the negatives in this community that we kind of just ignore that there's a lot of good in this community too. Obviously, the negatives seem like they outweigh the good things in this community, but nobody ever really talks about it. And I'm guilty of that too. Like, I'm always saying this community's so toxic, this community's horrible, people in this community suck. And like, yeah, it's true, but there's so many good things in this community too. Like, I made so many friends in this community, like so many good people I met. And even like all the people I don't talk to anymore, I'm glad that I met them. I had really good experiences with so many people in this community. And I kind of just don't really pay enough attention to the good things from this game. By the way, if you're thinking this is a video saying Okay guys, I'm coming back to the game. I'm not gonna say that because I don't know what I want to do right now. I'm not saying I'm coming back. It's been 5 months since I played. I played recently. I played this week, and for the first time in like almost 5 months or over 5 months. I don't know how long it's been. And I played for the first time this week, and I played for 8 hours straight. And I didn't even realize I was playing it that long. But I'm gonna get into why I'm making this video now. So I really thought that this was it for this game because I waited, like after I lost interest in the game last year, I waited, like I kept taking like couple week breaks, making a video here and there, hoping that like my drive for this game was gonna come back. And it didn't. Like, it just kept going on and on. And eventually, in January this year, I was like, okay, it's been a couple months. I haven't been playing the game. I don't have any interest in playing the game anymore. So I'm just gonna make the video saying I'm gonna quit. And not like 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks after I make that video, my sister comes up to me and she goes, "Can you show me how to play that game?" And I was like, what? And tell me why she pulls up Identity 5 and then pulls up my YouTube channel and says, "This is you, isn't it?" And like, of course, I got my voice on my videos, so she knows it's me. And it's like, oh, that's nice. It's like, you could not have picked a worse time. Like I literally quit the game, girl. Like, now she's asking me to like help her learn how to play the game, teach her how to play it with her. I'm like, oh my god, bro, you could not have picked a worse time. The first time I played the game in 5 months was this week. I played on my sister's account because she wants me to help her build up her account and show her how to play it. So I've been playing with her. I played the game for 8 hours straight and I found myself having fun. Like, I literally caught myself having fun. And I was like, oh no. Like, my only thought was, oh no. And then Zeus, like a little bit, or no, it was before that. Zeus made that video, like reacting to my video, and like, it was a stream. I caught him on stream. Somebody told me about it. I went to a stream and I was like, oh my god, Zeus, hi. Like, Zeus knows me? That's crazy. And like, he made that video. I was reading like the comments on the video, like on the live stream, I was reading the live stream comments. Zeus, it was like agreeing with me, and it was like, oh, I'm a fan of Zeus, if you couldn't tell. It's like crazy that somebody I watched and who inspired me to start my channel is reacting to my videos now, and I'm like, what? I saw his video and I saw the people like agreeing with me, and like people were asking me to come back, like people of his community, people of my community too. And a lot of people were like saying the same thing, like, don't let the people in this community drive you away, you're just letting them win. And I kind of get that philosophy. Yeah, I shouldn't let them drive me away, but at the same time, not many people have been through what I have been through. I don't even want to get into the things I've went through in this community. From people doxing me and just harassing me everywhere I go. I can't even play the game because people will throw my matches just because it's me, you know? It's like, I am so hated in this community. A lot of it is my fault. I don't think I deserved it to the point where it got to. It got to the point where I didn't even want to live anymore. And I don't think anybody deserves that. But I've not been the best person either. I've been toxic too. I'm not gonna lie and say I've been like this saint and haven't been toxic in the community. I have perpetuated toxicity in this community too. And that's kind of what I said in my community post. You know, I've fallen into the same mindset the whole community has. It's easy to fall into it, like just starting fights, drama, high tier fights. It's just so repetitive. Like, people got beef in this game, like serious beef with me, and I had beef with everybody. Like, I remember I'd be in English 1 fighting people, like just arguing hours on end, and it was like, what am I getting out of this? The whole chat would be like hating on me, spam reporting me, and I did not feel good. Partially the reason why I'm considering playing the game again is because of Zeus's video and his community being so nice to me and supportive, and just all those comments people said, it was just really nice. And also my community as well. I'm not gonna throw my community under the bus. People have been so kind to me, and I really can't repay my community for everything they've given me. Like, I have almost 10,000 followers, and that kind of hit me the other day. I was like, when did that happen? Like, I remember when I hit 100 followers and I was like freaking out. And now I've got almost 10,000. Where'd you people come from? Hi. I've always appreciated having that. I've appreciated my platform since I've had it, pretty much. Like, since I've had a single follower. I could never repay what my community's given me, because like I was reading through the comments on my misogyny video and on my video saying I'm gonna move on to other games. I read through the comments and I'm like sitting here crying because like, why are you being so nice to me? I don't deserve this. People were saying that you know, no matter what I do with my channel, no matter what game I play, they'll still watch me and support me. I don't really deserve that. Like, I don't feel like I deserve my platform that I've been given how I've acted, like, behind the scenes. I've not been a great person. I really haven't. I've tried to be, like, transparent about that. In a way, I don't completely blame myself for it, because a lot of the way I've acted has been a response from the way people have treated me. But at the same time, I should have never let myself fall into that mindset of toxicity, because I'm just making it worse overall in the community. People see a big content creator acting out and being, like, negative, being toxic, then they're gonna repeat those behaviors. So I just wanted to be transparent about how I feel right now, because if I'm, you know, enjoying the game, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna start playing on my main again. I'm gonna change my name back to Tracy Bun. I'm gonna play a little bit. We'll see where it goes. As of right now, I don't know if I want to make content for the game again. I might try. My opinions change every 5 seconds, it seems. So I don't want to be on here making a video called I'm coming back to the community. And then, like, next week I change my mind again and I'm like, nah, I'm good, I'm gonna leave. For all I know, this could be like a temporary feeling and it could go away again and I could move back on. Oh, I also wanted to talk about Wild Rift, because I said I was gonna, like, I implied that I was gonna make content for Wild Rift. And I did intend on doing that, but the thing is, I've been enjoying that game so much that I'm afraid that if I start making content for it and build a community for that game, that it's gonna end up the same way Identity 5 did, where it felt like a chore to play it. Like, I've been enjoying that game so much to the point where I don't want it to turn into a chore the way that Identity 5 did, where I feel like I gotta buy every skin, make a video, and just make it turn into something not fun. Maybe I will make Wild Rift content eventually, but right now I'm just enjoying playing it. I don't want it to turn into something that feels like a job. And I'm not saying Identity 5 felt like that, at first at least. It eventually grew to feel like that, but for a long time, I did really enjoy the game. I've always enjoyed making content. I really like doing YouTube. I want to keep doing it. I feel like the breaks I took from this game really helped me overall, and I'm thinking maybe that's all I really needed, was a break, not to quit. And I had never taken a break from the game before, so maybe I just thought it was the end when really I just needed a break. So I'm not gonna say, guys, I'm back. I'm coming back full time to the game. But I am willing to give it another try and play it again and try to come back into the community a little bit, because as long as I'm enjoying it, I'll stay. If I'm no longer enjoying it, I'll leave again. I probably won't make another big announcement if I decide to leave again. But as of right now, I am gonna play it a little bit more on my main account. I'm gonna probably change my name back to Tracy, because the name was changed. My friend was using the account while I was gone. I just wanted to make it apparent that if I do decide to come back to content creation, it's not gonna be the way it was before. I'm not gonna buy skins that I don't want anymore, wasting money, and then just not playing the skins. So I won't be like, I don't know what kind of content I make. I made a lot of rank content. I never really wanted to be known as a YouTuber that, I think somebody called me like a skin flexer once. Like, I never wanted to be seen as a skin flexer YouTuber. I wanted to be seen as a good player. I worked so hard to be known as a good player, and a lot of people did recognize me as a good player. Like, I've been recognized as a good mechanic and a good perfumer. I feel like overall most people just saw me as another skin flexer account, and I really just hated that. But I also leaned into it. Like, I leaned into it because that's what got me views, you know? Even though it was draining my wallet, I kept doing it because I felt like that's what people wanted from me. Really, I should just be doing what I want to do. Obviously, I care about what my community wants and what they think, but I can't keep doing that to myself when I don't have the money to fund that kind of thing anymore. I'd rather spend my money buying things that I will use and enjoy, not skins that are just gonna sit on my account and rot, because most of the stuff I've bought I don't even use. Like, the only characters I play is mechanic and perfumer. Every other skin I buy, it's just sitting there not being used. So I'm not gonna be the skin flexer YouTuber that I once was. Maybe I will occasionally make a video for new skins and stuff if I end up coming back to the game like that, but it won't be every single skin like it was before. I just cannot do that anymore. It's too much money. This game's not worth that much money. But that's really it. I just wanted to make a video talking about how I've been feeling about the game recently. There's no reason I shouldn't play the game. If, you know, I'm enjoying it, might as well do what I enjoy. Even though I just made that quitting video a month ago, my brain changes a lot. And you never know, I might end up quitting again next week. But as of right now, I'm gonna play the game. So if you see me in the game, that is me. Hello. And again, shout out to Zeus. Please go follow Zeus if you are not following him. He's great YouTube, great content creator. He's a great person. Zeus, let me into GSL, please. Carry me in rank, you know? And I will see you in the next video, Identity 5 community. Goodbye.